There is.
Hey guys,
Will you sing for us?
I will not sing for you, but it's 2 o'clock ish, and it's Monday, and it's time for the weekly drip.
Yay!
Guys, hi, Chris Pesek, broker associate with Dripping Springs Home Team at Pesek Properties, and my compadre, partner in crime, and good friend Ashley Tullis. The the look, she is the woman behind Atomic Properties Group,
I'm the
crushing it.
HBIC.
HMFIC,
Oh yeah. I'm
GSD.
that too.
Isn't that what you said? I thought you said HMFIC.
I said HBIC.
Oh, that too, and HBIC.
What's GSD?
Getting shit done.
Oh yeah, it is a Monday. We're
It is
both
a Monday.
we're
Oh
both
my gosh.
doing GSD today.
Today is GSD day. But anyway, taking off like we always do at 2 o'clock to talk all things Dripping Springs. Things we like to do, things we like to see, things we like to eat, drink, and even people that we like in the area. That's what we do.
Yes.
How we were just talking. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great.
It
And
was
there was a
beautiful.
bit of a cliffhanger last week from you.
There was?
Yeah, there's a new nonprofit of the month.
There's a new nonprofit of the
Speaking
month.
of people we know and love
That's
very
right.
easily. So you start there, please.
Okay, if you haven't seen it, shame on you for not following me on social media. I'm just going to say that.
Be better.
That's right. Come on. I mean, look, we're out here putting ourselves out. We need some follows. Yeah, nonprofit of the month for the month of March is the local Knights of Columbus. We talked with Martin Garza, who's got his hands in all kinds of local nonprofit things, whether it's donating his time, his energy, his intelligence, his manual labor, or in this case, just his ability to tell me, hey, this is the nonprofit that I work with that needs some help right now. Martin is all things Dripping Springs and helping people who are in need. So we started with Martin. He said, let's try to get the Knights of Columbus back on track. And that's what we're doing. So we are in 38 local brick and mortar nonprofits. I don't have it in front of me, and you would think I would have the flyer.
Literally go anywhere in Dripping.
Anywhere in Dripping at this point, basically. And if you're at your favorite business in Drip and they do not have the nonprofit of the month flyer, then you need to let them know, hey, get a hold of Chris or Ashley or Dave Spanton or Martin, Jessica Ballum, or anybody else that has the flyers, and let us know, and we will get you one, because we're all about raising money for local nonprofits. That's what we do. There you go.
Boom.
Boom. That's it. We'll see you next Monday.
I still need to plug my little fundraiser from last week too.
I was going to ask you about it. So we're talking about fundraisers. Is yours ongoing?
Today is the last day.
Today's the last day.
Yep. And we're going to send the funds raised straight to Project Save the Children via my adopted mom friend. And really, really grateful for the folks in the community that have heard this message and responded to the call. So I'm excited to make that donation. And what I find absolutely fascinating is how far $1 US currency goes in Ukraine. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So while these little donations, for us are less than a tank of gas, we could confidently say these days, it's really going to make a huge, huge impact where your funds are going. So I appreciate everyone that responded to something that I know isn't local, but near and dear. So thank you.
Well, but that brings up a really good point. And sometimes I've talked with people and they kind of feel like, there's all these different nonprofits and you're doing this monthly and it's just an ongoing thing. And I'm like, yeah, but the whole point of this isn't necessarily to fund every Dripping Springs nonprofit, or outside of Dripping Springs for that matter. The idea behind this is to put options in front of people that if something speaks to them, like the Ukraine and adopted families and is it called an orphanage anymore? I'm old. I don't know what they're called. Okay,
it's called an orphanage.
Okay, so the orphanages in the Ukraine, like, find something that speaks to you and go make a difference. I would rather you give $60 to one cause than $5 every month to every cause. Find something that speaks to you and make a difference. And if you can't give money, I mean, it's kind of hard to go to the Ukraine and make a difference over there, in person. But if you can't give money, get in touch with me or with Martin or Ashley and find out what local nonprofits you can donate your time and your energy and your expertise to.
Yeah.
Just make a difference. That's all. Make a difference.
Well, while we're on that subject,
It's a good subject to be on.
yeah, something that I'm sure the folks watching don't really realize or know is like real estate hasn't always been great, you guys. Like the market we're in,
Nope.
it's challenging, but sure, finding clients is a little more lucrative than it was. But just a few years ago, it wasn't the case. So I didn't have money to regularly tithe like I wanted, to really cut big checks and give big donations. Hell, this whole show started because Chris and I wanted to find a way to help our local businesses during early days of COVID, and we just flat couldn't afford to go shop at all the places.
That's right.
So you can give your time, you can promote a message. There's so much that can be done if you don't have a few extra bucks to spare, and that's okay.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah,
Go.
100%. So I just kind of want to say, piggyback on your message. There are definitely other ways to get involved. My gosh, just taking Chris's flyer into a different brick and mortar, that could make a huge impact because you
It could.
never know who's going to see it. So again, for those that donated, thank you so much. I'm not heartbroken if you aren't in a position to do so, but if you're looking for ways to serve,
Speaking
yes.
of somebody who serves.
Oh, congratulations, Walt.
Absolutely.
I am just so thrilled. I mean, you guys heard my soapbox, county commissioner's daughter. Like, that was one hell of an election for a freaking primary, by the way. So thankful for the work that Walt does in our community.
Yeah.
And if you're curious, where do I get all my information from? There's a couple of sources. Just attending things like chamber luncheons where Walt speaks. That's where I get a lot of my good information from.
He's a great source of information. It's almost like he's connected or something.
And a damn good guy.
Yes, he is. And I'm gonna kind of back up to something that we talked about a couple of years ago when we first started this, just to talk about what you were just discussing. You again, if it's not a matter of donating money, like Walt said, treasure time and talent. Guys, the easiest way to make a difference for your local nonprofits is to follow them on social media, on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all this other stuff. And when they post, just share the post. Because like
Definitely.
Ashley said, you never know who you're going to get it in front of. If you put our flyer for Nonprofit of the Month out in front of the right person, somebody may just be walking by and they absolutely love the message that the Knights of Columbus are putting out there, or what Ashley's doing, or one of the other nonprofits, and they may just not have come in contact with that ability to donate. And so even just sharing their social media posts, like we realtors, we ask you to do that for us. It just spreads the audience. And again, with the nonprofits, all you have to do is spread the audience, be there for them. Same with the local businesses, your favorite businesses. Share their posts, comment on their post, emote on their posts. Guys, it's the easy. You're on social media anyway. I know you are because you're watching us right now on Facebook.
All five of you. Thank you.
All five of you. So, but you're on here anyway. So share a nonprofit's post. Get out there, be an advocate for them. Nonprofits, businesses, whatever. That's what it's all about. Use social media for good. Use social media for good.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. This was a fun way to kill like half of our segment talking about nonprofits. It is important. So if you're still tuning in, I just want to say 12 Fox has it dialed in on their crawfish boils. I know you were there. We didn't cross paths. Chris and I are like ships in the night passing one another, you guys. We rarely seem to be in the same place at the same time these days. Oh, there it is. Knights of Columbus, 11,695. This month's nonprofit of the month. But
and I will pop that. I'll pop the flyer up in the comments after a while as well.
Fantastic. Please plug my Venmo too. Today's the last day. And then I'm
send it
my
to
money.
me.
our money off to the Ukraine. So 12 Fox has it dialed in on the crawfish boils. And the last batch of the night has ghost pepper in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, but not like kill you ghost pepper. It's just like a nice, robust, spicy little flavor.
Did you get some of the boudin as well?
I didn't have boudin. There was andouille.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
That's probably good because arguably the best boudin comes from gas stations in South Louisiana.
And 12 Fox.
And I'm pretty tied to that opinion.
Hey, I'm not going to argue with you because there's a gas station just on the north side of 10, and then in Gross Tet, that's another good one.
That's a real place.
Gross Tet, Louisiana.
My 10-year-old thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, I bet he does. I think it's hilarious. I'm sure your husband laughs as well because we're guys.
Yeah.
What we do.
There have been actual boudin road trips that I've been privy to. So
nice.
I did miss out on the boudin. I do like boudin. I don't know. Maybe we should put it up for a vote. Like, what's the best boudin you've ever had, and where did it come from?
See, and that's hard because over such a long life, because I'm so old, it's hard to pinpoint it.
And then another question: where do the best cracklins come from?
There's not even
a. By the way,
they're called from where?
Best Stop.
Nope.
It's a gas station.
I know. That's not the best ones.
Ooh,
the best cracklins are actually chicharrones. And they come from a Mexican meat market on William Cannon, and I want to say it's between South First and South Congress. And the reason they're the best is because you can walk in and it comes off of half of the belly, the entire cracklin, and they fry the whole thing. So you can buy a cracklin that's bigger than your head, and it's so good. Yeah, it's not little bitty strips. Oh, they're an entire half of a pork belly.
Man, you can see my line is out.
Yep.
I'm really questioning our definitions here, but I digress. That's not even what I wanted to talk about.
Denise said,
Bridge.
I'm not even. I know Bro Bridge, but I can't pronounce. There's got to be some Cajun pronunciation of pochis. It's probably poquias. No, it's not. It's kind of like boquias. Anyway, I was trying to be funny. I'm not even going to attempt that.
This is Cajun, not Mexican.
It is.
Get back in.
So where were you going with that?
Did you have a hurricane at 12 Fox?
Did not have a hurricane at 12 Fox.
Well, they were delicious.
Were they? I didn't even know that they had them.
They were delicious. Be careful. They're 13.5% alcohol. Be very careful.
Okay. So wine scale. All right.
I was very curious, like, I don't think they sell liquor here, but it went with crawfish. I wasn't asking too many questions. But then I later learned it is a wine-based hurricane.
There you go.
And or winecane, which sounded like a genius name after two of those.
Yeah,
at
that point it's funny.
Honestly.
we were trying to track it down because we were there, I think Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And Beverly Ogle, who always watches us, by the way, she was there.
Beverly.
She was there, and she was asking me to track down no, it couldn't have been Friday. It was Tuesday. It was Fat Tuesdays when we were there. Sorry. And I was trying to track it down because the only hurricanes that I've ever had in town were at Grawlix, and that's a good one. And also at One Shot Distillery Brewery Extraordinaire up by Route 12, and that's a really good one too. But they were both closed on Fat Tuesday. So sorry if you can hear that. My Roomba is emptying itself.
Oh, how nice! Does your vacuum have a name?
Daddy Shark. I don't even have kids, and it's funny, guys. Come on. Yeah. Oh, so speaking of Route 12, got me a new shirt. What do you think of that?
I like your new shirt.
God, have you had the burgers there?
My favorite items off mmenu. Do you want me to tell you what it
Oh,
is?
they got off menu?
I made it up,
Montana,
and
seriously.
they do it for me.
Okay, what is it? Bring it.
Have you ever had their buffalo chicken like
I have.
sandwich?
Yes, I
Buffalo
have.
chicken anything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
it is. Their wing sauce. It's not like I don't think it's Frank's. Like it's
No.
some heat to it. So I do their, I don't know, I think it's called like a Cobb salad or something.
Okay.
And then I have them toss the chicken in the wing sauce with blue cheese, and it is amazing.
If I'm going to eat a Cobb salad, that sounds like my kind of Cobb salad.
And it might not even be Cobb salad. It's like whatever salad comes with chicken and has all the stuff in it. That's how I roll.
Okay. I'm down to try that.
It's really, really good.
Typically, I don't make many salads, but that one sounds like something I could eat.
Well, I don't do the gluten,
No,
so
I know.
it's how I circumvent it, and I get that spicy chicken fix at the same time.
Walt is saying caliente. I think it's caliente pizza. Okay. I've never had their pizzas. Look, I have never made it past their burger. Somebody was asking on Dripping Springs Neighbors about best burgers, and I mean, look, I don't know if it's the best one in town, but it's freaking up there at Route 12. And then I've had their buffalo chicken sandwich, and what was the other thing I had there? No, that's it. Just different burgers and buffalo chicken sandwich because I can't get to the rest of the menu because I keep having to eat that.
Also, Route 12's buffalo chicken wrap is bomb.
Okay.
It's really good.
You can't have the glutens. How do you know?
Did I say Route 12? No, I said.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant.
Get along grill. Okay, yeah. Okay. But you still can't have the glutens. Is it a gluten-free wrap?
I think I just suffer through it. It's really
good. Okay. I was going to say I didn't even know route. Again, I never make it past the burgers on the menu or the sandwich. I don't make it past. And it was awesome. Homemade chips, blue cheese homemade chips. What?
Yum.
Oh my! See, I've got to make it. I've got to make it past the top. Bruncheritas are a thing. Look, we haven't been there for brunch. Oh, wait, we were supposed to go to brunch this past Sunday. What the heck? Did you go?
I didn't go. I went to the kite festival at Dreamland instead, and we can talk about that.
Cool.
So is that what's a bruncharita? Is it a margarita where they put like a full meal on top, like with Bloody Marys? Is that a bruncharita?
I don't know, but I want to know. Come on, Martin. Here's one other thing that I was going to say is, we went and we ordered food at Route 12, and I've never met the owners until last week on Tuesday, and Montana was in the line managing the kitchen, running the kitchen, just like all the other small businesses out here. If you hang around the business long enough, you're going to see the owners because they're on site working their butts off. Like this isn't. Again, this is small town, small business. Put your money where your butt lives, USA. And Montana was in there working their ass off, so it's pretty cool. You just get to meet people that are running their business. It's an orange Rita, like an orange juice margarita. Okay.
I bet it has Cointreau in it too.
No, I was just wondering if it had vodka in it instead of tequila. You're over here talking Cointreau. I'm like, vodka?
Cool. Isn't that how you say it? Cointreau?
Cointreau,
it's the orange liqueur?
Yeah.
Did I get that right? Okay.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yes. Hey, where's your favorite margarita in town?
I don't drink margaritas.
Oh, I do, and it's El Rey.
Okay. I've heard El Rey has great ones. I used to drink margaritas. It was always on the rocks. I can't do the frozen stuff.
Yeah, they're too sweet for me.
I've never had a margarita in Drip. Okay.
Interesting. You've definitely had more beer than I have, though. Like,
I've had one or two more beers than you.
I would say so.
This weekend, I'm sure. Oh, by the way, can people start to get excited
about
date night this month? Dripping Springs Community Date Night.
Get excited. We're always just excited. Where we at?
Let's just say I'm not going to spill all the beans yet because there's still some details to be worked out, but it is going to be. What's that?
I have other things I want to talk about before we run out of time.
No,
So
I know. I'm just gonna.
Vague, friend.
We might. It's going to be family friendly. It is going to be a date night for the whole family.
Oh,
So,
I'm really
actually, you know what? The next two are March and April are going to be family friendly. So there you go. Don't have to worry about getting the kids a sitter.
Do you have a date?
Unless you want to. I might have a date. I got to see if she says yes.
Okay. To be continued.
To be continued. Okay, go. What else you need to talk about?
I want to talk about the little kite festival that Dreamland had.
Oh, yeah.
And it was adorable and so fun. And it was
And there was
windy.
plenty of wind.
It was all get out yesterday.
Without a doubt.
So you see like really little children and their parents building kites and
So is it and I'm assuming this is the case, is it a spinoff of the kite festival that they had at Zilker Park for years and years and years and years? I'm assuming it's the same type of thing.
I mean, a kite festival is probably a kite festival.
I guess.
I don't know how you change a kite festival.
I don't know. So did they give away like prizes for the youngest kite flyer and the oldest kite flyer and stuff like that? Was that a thing?
Not that I'm privy to.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't go to compete in anything, so there's that.
Okay.
But well, I definitely like counted my lucky stars that we have Dreamland in town. There's so much to do there, and I actually watched these two dudes. They're professional pickleball players. I didn't know you could even make that a profession. But yeah, apparently it is.
Well, they had the world championships there in February or January.
Yeah, they did. But I'm thinking if you're there to practice and you're a professional pickleball player
or football,
like, wow, that's amazing. That is super amazing.
Yeah, I'll play it one day because it looks kind of fun.
How do you describe it to people?
Badminton, tennis, wiffle ball.
Ooh, I like that.
I don't know. Kind of a mix.
I explain it as imagine you're Alice from Alice in Wonderland and you take the wrong pill and it shrinks you and then you're on the ping pong court. That's pickleball.
Okay. I can see that. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I need to make it back. We still haven't done putt-putt at Dreamland.
What?
Yeah, haven't.
Oh man, that's like an ace in a hole.
We've got two legit putt-putt courses here in Drip, and I haven't been to either one. I'm ashamed. I'm so ashamed.
Well, let me help you out. You take my kid, and I'll go on a date with my husband. Let's divide and conquer here.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, are we double dating? Like we've got your kid and
no, you just get him.
You're just going elsewhere.
And I'm going over here.
Oh man. But anyway, cool. This is a successful conversation.
Maybe. I don't know. Is anybody still watching? Or is
absolutely. There's more now. People are like joining in by the dozens.
And the banter.
Yes. It's all the banter. We know this.
Yes. So Dreamland's amazing. Route 12 has the best burgers in town, arguably. But if you saw a video like a month or so ago, we are turning into Burger Central in this town. So I think we could run a poll and have a contest before too long.
Look,
next up is best burger.
We're not going to even start comparing places like Route 12 to, I don't know, what are the it's not Five Guys. In-N-Out. No, please keep In-N-Out out of Dripping Springs. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into this argument, but look, places like Route 12 are different than Mighty Fine.
Places so there'll be different leagues of burgers.
That's right. And the league has a good burger as well. Speaking of the league, but it's just, there's a right time and a right place for Mighty Fine, and I like me some Mighty Fine. There's even a right time and a right place for Sonic. But look, it ain't Route 12. Just saying.
All good. Talk about a can of worms that I'm just like opening here, right?
I know. It's well, it's kind of like beer. It's like beer.
Yeah, you
Catch
like
that reference?
you're into like IPAs and like really hoppy beers, and
And
I
dark ones.
yeah, I've never been into that. It
Yeah,
is different. It's totally different.
right.
Absolutely.
Well,
Or
and
barbecue. It's a
there,
lot like barbecue.
that's right. And there's a time and a place for a good cold Lone Star and a good cold Shiner Bock, but it's just a time and a place. So
You're so politically correct. I love it. Hey, before we log off, 12 Fox has their crawfish boils happening every weekend in March, so
yeah,
you did not miss out. And I just really encourage uh, go out, enjoy. Oh gosh, I love that place.
yeah, yeah. Good people, good fun, good food, good beer, great beer, great beer. Mm.
So good.
All right, guys, we're here every Monday at 2 o'clock ish. And this is what we do. We talk about Dripping Springs. If you want to join into the banter, please do. We love it when people comment. In the meantime, if recommendation on a place to go, place to be, something to drink, something to eat, let us know. More than happy to help you. And if you need some help with real estate, we're both pretty damn good at that too. So
Mhm.
there you go. See you next week.